Well, Lee, we've broke off our celebrations to come up here and keep our 80,000 people that click onto this happy. What a difference. It wasn't the greatest win in the world, I've got to say, but what a difference the 3 points makes.
I'll take that quite gratefully. I thought it was a good first half performance. Good. Just really went at their throats and got the 2-0 lead that they deserved. Second half, completely different mind. Yeah. On the rack.
And Joe was on the floor when he went.
Oh no!
When he fell on his bottom. You saw it, didn't you?
I did see it. Yeah. I actually saw it coming because I saw him walking backwards, and I could see the look as a head create. But it's one of them where it's like one of them dreams where you try to run, but you can't. You try to open your mouth, you couldn't say anything. But
we solved that problem by moving it out the way, but he couldn't solve the problem on the field in the second half. I must confess, I'm not clever enough to understand why Newcastle didn't do so well in the second half.
I think it's a fear factor, definitely. Once they went 2-0 up and they thought, great, let's keep going, and then they got to a situation where it got a 2-1, and then they thought, oh, hold on a minute, I'm a bit worried here, we might chuck this away again. I think the nerves kicked in. It's just human nature, you know. Newcastle haven't won for so long, since August, and it was always going to be nervy that last few minutes. And
Lee, they had four players coming back after injury, not 100% fit.
Exactly.
Match fit. And one of them, who I saw you talking to, was, as Joe calls him, O.B. Martins. I mean, I've got to say, I admire Lee. I've interviewed O.B. a few times, and all he's ever said to me is, I feel happy, I am happy. Was he okay last night?
Yeah, he was spot on. It was his birthday as well, obviously, and to get a goal, obviously, you know, he was saying it was icing on the cake and all that sort of thing. So,
are you sure he said that?
And it's great for him to get back on the sort of goal trail, and you know, definitely for Newcastle because it turned out to be the winner. I do like Martins as a player. He's very frustrating. You know, he's hot and cold against Sunderland, but hot in patches against West Brom, and hopefully he can build on that. You know, and he's certainly looked pretty pleased when he was flying through the air celebrating it.
Yeah. Speaking of celebrations, Joey, I noticed he didn't kiss his badge when he scored, but I mean, is kissing your badge such a cardinal sin in football these days? When you watch players trying to break players' legs. But I mean, I managed to have a few words with Joey after the game. We were the only newspaper he spoke to. I've got to say, it wasn't ideally when you were having the cosy interview. I had to walk with Joey from the dressing room up to the sponsors' lounge, and I had a little chat with him. And, you know, he's a good footballer. I've got to say that the year before he came here, I thought he carried Manchester City. But you know, he was saying all the right things last night. That was for the fans, and very modest about his Man of the Match award. You know, let's just hope, as far as Joe is concerned, what we're talking about and writing about in the next few months is just purely about football, and I'm sure it will be. But I mean, we've got Newcastle was making a lot of the fact that they're at the bottom three last night, but they could be back in, certainly by the play Aston Villa on Monday night. But hard game, Lee, you know.
Definitely going to be hard. I mean, if Barton can continue the performance he's put in, you know, I mean, I think hopefully he can stay on the straight and narrow and keep putting in these performances. You know, I think he's an honest lad, isn't he? To be fair,
he is, and he wants to do well. You know, he is. He is an honest lad, and when you speak to him, he speaks from the heart. I mean, you know what he's doing. He mentioned again last night. He's been stupid, or his stupidity. He's not. He doesn't hide from what he's done in the past. But you know, it's Aston Villa. All we can say now is roll on Monday night.
Yeah, we're going to win the league.